Okay, so in last night's news video, we did a story about Mark Zuckerberg's brand new yacht heading to the US for delivery. Effectively, he is taking delivery of his new yacht in the US. And I put out a notice to anybody who might be in the area to send us some footage of the super yacht in Fort Lauderdale. Well, we got some information through, we got some video footage through, and I wanted to share it with you. I was too excited to wait until the next Super Yacht news video. Now, I've got footage of Mark Zuckerberg's brand new yacht, as I've just said, and I've got footage of some other yachts as well to go with it. This has come through from somebody who's in the area and has boats and jet skis, so they're able to film right down there at the water level. So let's get on with it. Right, so we'll play the first video here. This is Motor Yacht Launchpad. This is Mark Zuckerberg's new yacht. This is from Captain Marky J from Rent a Boat Fort Lauderdale, who filmed the footage. Definitely, he is shocked by the size of the yacht. Sometimes when you see it in a video, it doesn't do it justice. Now, some of the things that we can note from the video is you can see that the boat has the nameplates in already. It says Launchpad on the side and on the stern. Now, they look like the actual manufactured nameplates, not just temporary ones that sometimes get stuck on when a boat is sold. So that tells us that the purchase happened over a period of months. And, you know, because it takes time to manufacture these, especially the ones that light up. And these ones look like those ones because they're not flush. They seem to stick out from the side of the hull, suggesting they've got lights on, even though they're not lit up right now. They would have LED lights in the back part and give off a diffused light by shining onto the vessel. Now, there are poles everywhere that resemble lifeboat davits, if you can see those. These would be, they're not lifeboat davits. These would be for privacy. Remember, the yacht was built for a Russian, and they do generally want great privacy when they're on their yachts. So these you'd be able to attach canvas covers or shades to the poles and have complete privacy when you're sitting outside. Now, some other things we can note here is the outside areas have furniture on them arranged with cushions on them, etc., suggesting that they are expecting the owner/guests to come on board. Otherwise, these areas would have, the cushions would be in storage and the canvas covers would be put on all of that equipment to protect them from the elements, which is pretty standard when a yacht is laid up like this. So the boat is definitely waiting for the owner. So if you're in that area, be expected to see Mark Zuckerberg anytime soon. Now, on the stern there, it says bikini at the bottom. That is not a dress code. This is the capital of the flag state. The yacht is registered in the Marshall Islands. There's no flag on the flagpole. That's because it's after sunset, so the flag would have been taken down for the evening. Now, Captain Marky also took some footage of the support vessel. The new support vessel, well, it's new to Zuckerberg, and the yacht's name is now Wingman. It was previously called Dapple. Now, in last night's video, I said that they hadn't updated the name on AIS, but it appears they have. As you can see here, if we zoom in, it's just, when you click on it, it's still got the old data. I think this is more to do with the AIS application rather than the yacht itself. I think they've already updated their data, and we didn't get to see the stern of the vessel, but I'm sure it will already have the name on there as well. Anyway, you can see the yacht with the massive crane, which would be used to lift all of the floating equipment in and out of the water. Now, Captain Marky wasn't even done there. He went round the corner and filmed Jeff Bezos' other yacht, Abiona. They're literally a few meters from each other in this port in Fort Lauderdale. Now, this yacht is also a support vessel, but is a lot larger than Wingman at 75 meters or 246 feet versus 67 meters or 219 feet. Okay, I know what you're saying, it's only 7-8 meters longer, but Abiona's gross tonnage is 1,900 gross tons versus 1,100 gross tons on Wingman, so much bigger internal space. Now you can see Abiona has a mooring deck. The door on the side there is a mooring platform, something generally only fitted to larger yachts. It basically means that the mooring operations are done. For the crew, it's good because they're covered, so if it's raining and stuff, they don't get wet. That's not the reason. It's just that it's a bigger boat, so it has that extra deck. Again, you can see it's got a massive crane on there to lift things in and out of the water. And you can see that they have erected some kind of fence on the helicopter landing deck there, which most likely so that the crew can play basketball or football and, you know, not lose the ball over the side. Now, both yachts are built by Damen Yachting, who are really becoming the go-to company to build these support vessels. Almost every support vessel that I can think of is being built by Damen Yachts. We also see a windsock, which will be useful for the pilot when landing, obviously to tell him which way the wind's blowing and the rate of the wind as well. That's the first time I've seen what looks like a permanent windsock on a yacht. So you might be thinking, so if Abiona is in Florida and Kourou is in La Ciotat, why is that, La Ciotat being in France? Kourou is in a refit period in the shipyard and will be out of the water for about 10 weeks, we understand. We mentioned that in the last night's news video. We said that the boat was there, but we couldn't tell if it was out of the water or not. We believe it is I don't know whether it's out of the water right at this moment, but it is coming out of the water and it's going to be in a refit period for about 10 weeks. I just want to say thanks to Captain Markey from Rent a Boat Fort Lauderdale, who filmed this exclusive footage for us. Now, one of the things I wanted to say about the vessel being in the dry dock period in La Ciotat, one of the things I said in the video last night is I said there's a couple of reasons why it could be in there. One of them could be warranty work. The other one could be that there's a problem with the vessel, that they, you know, maybe they hit something and it's something that's outside of the warranty period. There is a third option, which I don't know why, but I stupidly didn't think of it. The third option is that the owner wants something new done to the vessel. He wants changes made that are not covered by the warranty. You know, it's not damage, but it's just like he wants something done to it. He wants something changed. He wants something added. He wants something taken away. And when that happens, you know, they have to go into a shipyard to have that done. Now, the fact that it's coming out of the water, it doesn't really tell us anything about what it is that Mr. Bezos has asked for the vessel to be done. It could be an indication of it's something that the boat needs to come out of the water for that period, for that reason. Or it could just be that, you know, they're using the opportunity to go into the shipyard to have this work done, to take the boat out of the water to get some other things taken care of. So yeah, it's kind of guesswork. I'm just sort of giving you the ideas from my own experience as to what might be going on there. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring you this footage. Really, I was really excited to see the footage of Launchpad docked in Fort Lauderdale there. The first time I've seen it, other than the footage I've been showing you of it coming out of the shed in Fedship's shipyard there. So it's great to see. Again, if you're in that area and you're able to film more footage, we would love to get that footage here, and we'll make a video similar to this one, or we'll use it in Superyacht News. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. All right, guys, thanks very much, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.
We got Mark Zuckerberg's yacht right here, Launchpad. Yeah, yeah. Man. God, is that beautiful?
Like a personal cruise ship.
He's got his own private security over here. Wow.
I think he's down here for spring break.
I mean, he's definitely here. He's got
See him
his
fit?
yachts here.
I don't even know if he's married.
He's married to that Asian